Oh shit, I wasn't trying to go live. I was trying to record this shit. Fuck it, it is what it is. Shit, peace, black family. This your man Al Jihad the God, man. Black Power, Crip Life. Those who know me know this, man. Man, I guess I would like to say Happy Amin Ra Day, man. Happy Amin Ra Day. I'm sitting there having my cup of coffee. I mean, had a real good morning, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. But I ain't doing nothing though, man. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who came out to the gathering of the G's, man. You know what I'm saying? 2025, man, here in Oklahoma City, man. I'm glad y'all came out. Show support to your guy, man. That was a real big thing, man. That was a real beautiful thing. And I'd like to thank everybody who came out. And I guess speaking on those who came out, that is the reason why I titled this what I titled it. Because I've been thinking about it ever since September 6th. Ever since September 6th, I've been thinking about this, man. And I got my own shit I'm going through. You know what I mean? But, and I said that to say this, even though I have some ill shit going on in my life, you know what I mean? I was a full-time father, you know what I'm saying? Oldest daughter, she living her life. I really don't see her, talk to her. My oldest son, he got shot, killed September 9th, 2020. Right after that, I get divorced. Now I'm no longer waking up to my children, right? And I actually stopped driving trucks to get a job that like literally cut my pay that I was making on truck driving. This job I took literally cut my pay 50%, right? What I get paid at this new job, I was getting that every week truck driving, right? But I took this new job because it's something that I believe in. It was something that I thought I could use as a stepping stone to getting our people, you know what I mean, where I can have a platform or a business kind of bagging me where I can get in my people to let us know like how we do this ourselves, right? So this is what I'm thinking, you know, this is what's gonna happen, right? So when I walked in the door at the job where I'm at now, I was like, this is what I plan on doing, you know what I mean? So they was like, cool, they bagged me up and everything, right? So I finally called for the gathering of the G's. And I ain't gonna lie, my homeboy Cash, he kind of told me don't even speak on this shit, but you know, my homie also know too. I'm one of them hard headed niggas, man. I can't keep my mouth closed on certain situations, man. I can't do it. But the gathering of the G's, the subtitle was Fathers Against Gang Violence. Not against gang members, against gang violence. You know what I mean? Because some of us that have woke up, we see that it's a bigger fight coming in the future. So we need as many soldiers as we can get, right? We need as many mathematicians. We need as many scientists. We need as many master builders. We need, architects. We need as many as them as possible for what's coming down the road. They already given examples, man. AI is taking everybody's jobs and shit. You know what I mean? AI is taking motherfuckers' jobs left and right. over 350,000 black women that lost their jobs in America. I mean, the signs are pretty goddamn transparent. We could just say that. The signs are very fucking transparent. So, this damn camera keep on acting like it want to fall over. All right. So the signs are fucking transparent on what's happening, right? So my whole thing is this. I call for the meeting, the gathering of the G's, Fathers Against Gang Violence. For the simple fact that was supposed to be a day where black men can atone for our bullshit. That was a day that we was gonna say, you know what? We finna do for ourselves. We finna create a future for our children. That was what that whole thing was about. It wasn't about coming together, you know what I mean, getting drunk where I can go over here to the blood hood and hang out with the bloods and get drunk and fuck on their homegirls and they can do the same with my. Oh, it wasn't about none of that nigga shit. Nah. My whole thing I kept on saying is that we need another Black Wall Street. We need several Black Wall Streets. That was my thing. That was my, you know what I mean? And even before the gathering of the G's, it was all type of shootings and stabbings and all type of shit that was happening. And I was looking at my homeboys podcast. Shout out to my nigga Compton Rick Rock. You know what I mean? And Cuz was showing how it's ugly, you know what I mean, with the whole Alondra versus Rosecrans shit. And he was up there spitting basically the same shit I've been spitting, man, for years, man. You know what I mean? He was one of the brothers that when I first heard of the brother, I never met the brother. We both from Nutty Block, you know what I'm saying? I have never had the pleasure to meet my brother, but we had you know what I'm saying? I mean, he had said some shit on there for us, like how, like nigga, I'll never be the nigga that's finna go do drive-bys or finna go send my homies on a mission and get y'all tricked off. And you know what I mean? And I even like how he made light of the situation. Like, you know what I mean? Really not, he didn't make light of it, but he was like, nigga, yeah, while you in the pen, I'm gonna be the one laid up with your baby mama type shit. You know what I mean? This is the type shit niggas don't even be thinking about before niggas go do that crash dummy ass shit. And then to be a nigga that's older than you, that's sending you on those dumbass missions for something to happen to you, bro. It's a sad thing, but it's a true thing. It's facts. So the reason why I asked the question to the YNs, like YNs, you know, so-called YNs, y'all ain't nothing but little Nubian guys, you know what I'm saying? Young Nubians. That's what the YN stand for me. I know we fucked up, but y'all young Nubians, homie. Y'all the original man. The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth. Y'all the gods of the universe, man. And like my 5% brothers would say, father of civilization, you heard me? That's who the YNs really are. They're not young niggas. Those are young Nubians, homie. You know, young nation builders. That's what they really are. But when a brother have the courage to call out to all hoods, and I'm not just no big, you know what I mean? I'm not just finna just get on here like I'm controlling Oklahoma City. None of that shit. I feel people responded because I got a lot of I got a hell of a good response. So I feel people responded because they know that I was sincere in what I was saying, not because I'm the hardest motherfucking gangbanger in Oklahoma City. No, they responded back because they see, they hear, and they understand the sincerity in my words and you know what I'm saying, in my actions. Like I want to see us come together as a nation because I know how powerful we are, right? So I called that gathering, but it's crazy. It's really fucking crazy, man. That the Nation of Islam, they showed up. You know why? Because they care about your babies. They care about their babies. They care about my babies, right? The Israelites showed up like probably like 100 thick. You know why they showed up? Because they care about their babies. They care about your babies. They care about my babies. Sisters that was teaching on mental health, what's going on in the hood. They didn't have to come, but you know why they came? They came for your babies. They came for my babies. Right? But I'm going to tell you who didn't come for their babies, your babies, or my babies. It's the motherfuckers that the whole thing was about, the G's. And you know why they didn't come? They'll never just say it. But the reason why they didn't come, because you know what? They actually give a fuck what somebody else think about them. Grown ass 40 and above type motherfucking OG, supposedly OG niggas, give a flying fuck what the next man think about how you feel. But if a motherfucker would have said to gather the G's, nigga, free drink, strippers everywhere, nigga, blah, 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 nigga, that motherfucker would have been filled to capacity, bro. That motherfucker would have been filled to capacity. We'll go support shit like that. But in the same breath, we'll turn around and say, I love my hood. I love the babies. I love my children. I know this and that. You love all this shit, but you still not willing to show up and show support and do your part in trying to create a future for our children. But you love the hood and you love your babies. Even though black men own nothing, this was a small, tiny step to just start owning something as black men. That's what this whole thing was about, to just start owning stuff as black men. That's what this whole thing was about. That's what this whole motherfucking thing was about us owning something as black men here in Oklahoma, the home of Black Wall Street. That was a nigga whole plan. It wasn't no, it wasn't no, and my coffee getting cold in the motherfucker. Ah, that's fucked up. Yeah, but the plan was to make Black Wall Street, man. It wasn't no plan for us to all get together and be niggas. The plan was about building several Black Wall Streets, because if them brothers who had next to nothing, I'm talking about pioneer niggas, they came together. They made a town and they went up a pioneer niggas. We out here with nigga wearing $1,000 shirts, nigga, and get Gucci, Louis, and all this. We practically throw away money. But in the same breath, we'll say we love the little homies and we love our children. In the same breath, cuz, really? Do we really love our little homies, cuz? Do we really love our children like we say we do, cuz? We own nothing. Gangbanging been around. Matter of fact, just revolutionary shit been around since the Black Panther Party. Really, since the 1930s, when Master Farad Muhammad came to the hills of North America to save his people, man. Traveled 9,000 miles to come save a people that's lost like a mother. You know what I mean? So, it's crazy that we'll show up to possibly die. We'll show up to a place where we can possibly get killed. We'll show up at a place where we can possibly catch STDs, you know what I mean, shit like that. Would show up to a place where, you know what I mean, where you denying your babies because you want to get drunk and fucked up and shit like. We'll show up to a place where we want to just show our natural black ass, where we want to just party, party, party. We'll show up to shit like that, man. We'll show up to shit like that. But you mean to tell me, niggas, talking to the Oklahoma City original gangsters, my brothers, you didn't tell me none of y'all couldn't come to that, cuz? You think I was trying to befriend you where we can finally kick it and do nigga shit together. That wasn't why I was calling you niggas. I was calling you niggas to together so we can come together and do for our children, homie. So we can rise together as a nation, homie. To get on some nation building type shit. All these goddamn Crips and Bloods all over the motherfucking globe, man. Globe, not just in America, globe, nigga. You think this is by coincidence, cuz? That's literally Allah showing that, nigga, y'all got an army, homie. But it's an army of peace, but it's an army of don't fuck around and find out. We an army of peace. That's how I look at it. We can be an army of peace, dude. But also on some fuck around and find out shit with anybody who want to get it in with us. But it's crazy though, man. Like I said, the gathering of the G's, man, it was a simple outcry, man. A simple fucking outcry of just to say, bro, our babies don't even know how to write in cursive no more, but that don't make you mad. That don't make you mad. I gotta give the black child the talk before he go outside, before she go outside. The police pull up on you, keep your hands down and don't move, and you know, that don't make us mad though. That don't make us mad. No, that ain't gangster enough to make us mad. This, but we get mad over niggas stepping on our fucking Jordans though. Ready to throw our whole fucking life. I'm talking about the OG niggas, Oklahoma City OGs. You niggas. You niggas. To see how much support that I got from non-affiliates versus those who are affiliated. That shit was that was embarrassing, dude. You should have seen, like, they still came. They still, you know what I'm saying, taught a good word, man. Everybody that got up there and talked, spreaded a good word, man. But to see the community show up and no G niggas show up, I mean, a few, very few G niggas show up, I was sad, cuz. But niggas was all on my Facebook, though. I'm talking about, we with you, bro, and black, you know what I'm saying? Black power this, bro. You know what I'm saying? We with you, man. Yeah. We with you. Yeah, man, we gonna be there, man. We gonna be there, man. Yeah, we tired of this shit too, bro. I got all that shit. It came to a point where niggas even stopped answering my phone calls. Cause when I'm asking niggas like, hey, bro, you want to get up there and speak? You know what I'm saying? Speak peace, bro. We need some speakers, bro. We need, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling niggas. Niggas ain't answering their phone no more, cuz. Niggas I grew up with just stop answering their phone for me, cuz. Nigga that I ain't never stole from, ain't never tried to fuck on this bitch. I'm the nigga that always been a good friend to the niggas that I reached out to and I try to call. Didn't answer their phone, cuz. Nigga, I never done nothing slimy to a motherfucker that didn't deserve it, man. Have I done some slimy shit to motherfuckers? Absolutely. Used to love doing that shit. As far as booking niggas and shit like that, that was my hustle. I wasn't a good D boy. I put that thing in your face and take your shit though. So, but I never booked anybody that I said that I loved, homie. And that's even niggas that's from different sets that don't get along with my set. You know what I mean? So when I called out to these G's, like, bro, this is what I got planned, man. I play, you know what I'm saying? If we can get together, man, you know what I mean, we might can help our young homies, because how can we get mad at the young homies for popping each other down because we ain't doing nothing that can help them? So that's where I was at with it. So tell me why the community was with it. Motherfucker, I mean, people from out of town came to show support, and the G's of Oklahoma City did not make no appearance, bro. Sad, cuz. And you know what niggas gonna say? Nigga, I ain't with that peace treaty shit. Nigga, I ain't with that peace treaty shit. Nigga, we ain't talking about peace treaty. We talking about saving our children, motherfucker. Ain't nobody talking about nigga singing kumbaya and kicking the niggas' hoods and get fucked up and do nigga shit. No, nigga. That's not what I was aiming for, nigga. But that's what a nigga say. I didn't go to that shit, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That's that peace treaty shit. Or niggas that didn't come up with it first or feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Or didn't have the, as Farrakhan would say it, you didn't have the testicular fortitude to say the hell would anybody think about you. I'm finna make this statement to all the big homies out here in Oklahoma City. You didn't have the testicular fortitude, as as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan would say. Because you weren't about your image. Worried about, who you cool in front of. That's what you worried about. You worry about that shit. But in the same breath, we got to turn around and say, I love my little homies. I love my children. We'll say that. I'm talking about the all niggas all over the world now, all over the country. We'll say that shit with fucking pride, homie. But then look what we do to display how we really feel. Actions speak louder than words, man. We still depending on white folks for any type of health care. We depending on white folks for our education. We depending on white folks for our place of shelter. We depending on white folks to get certain styles of clothes. We depended on white folks to feed us. That's why we still go to their grocery stores. We depended on white folks to give us water, air. We depend on the black men in America depend on the white man for everything, man. But that don't piss off these gangbangers though. That don't piss off though. But a nigga looking at your girl is ready to kill for that though. Y'all ready to kill for that. Y'all want to unalive and do everything you can when it come to that. When it come to, seeing somebody that you got into it with it back in 93 and you still holding a grudge because he got the best of you at a fight, or when y'all was juvenile, somebody, you know what I'm saying, the hood jumped on you, and you know what I mean, we'll hold grudges like that and be ready to rock and roll, but when it comes to saving our own children, it's a no-show. Man, make it make sense, cuz. Make it make sense. Yeah, that's real shit. Make it make sense, cuz. But we sit here and tell our little homies that we love them. We tell our children that we love them. But nobody's willing to step up and go against the grain so we can create a future for our babies. We won't do that for nothing. And it's crazy. It really is, man. It really is crazy. And we do this dumb shit with pride. We do this dumb shit saying, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. You know what I mean? And then in the same breath, you asking other races of people to respect your Man, shit. Hmm. I guess it is what it is, right? I guess it is what it is. I guess it is what it TI is. But I'll tell y'all this much though. I tell y'all this much. Uh, it's not going to get any better for the black men and women here in the hills of North America. It's actually going to get worse, way worse. And when I was, you know, doing my family thing, I stayed on I stayed on survival. Like, man, my garage was filled up with MREs, you know what I mean, water, you know what I mean, all type of little tools for survival. I had like, man, my garage was like packed with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, cause my thing that I like, and I used to look about people used to trip off of me because I used to look at shit like Walking Dead and all type of fight for us like apocalyptic type movies, you know what I mean, where like motherfuckers got to scrounge for shit, and you know what I mean. I used to look at that shit for like educational purpose. I mean, it was entertaining too, of course, but I used to look at that shit for entertainment persons purposes. So I always like any harm happening, especially after my oldest son passed away. Like I'm overboard with the protective shit now. Like I literally like, man, I literally pray every morning. You know what I'm saying? Times when I don't be on no lazy stuff, I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of fucking up a little bit. But I get up, make my morning salat, man, give praise to the ancestors. Dude, I pray for that protection over my babies, man, because I know what the future is. I know what future is coming. I see it. Like I literally know how the future's gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna come out on top, you know. But the longer that we stay into this slave mindset, the longer that it takes for us to reach that so-called mountaintop that Martin Luther King was talking about. I just tell y'all like this, man. To the young homies out there, man, to the young Crips, the young Bloods, the young Vice Lords, the young Disciples, I feel y'all niggas pain, man. Cause I grew up, you know what I mean, under fucked up circumstances. That's why I'm not right in the fucking head. You know what I mean? I grew up fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My mom did her best, what she knew how, you know what I'm saying? But she was very, stubborn and hard headed, so she had to, what I'm saying, find out that life wasn't about that bullshit, you know what I mean, as she got older, you know what I'm saying? And I respect my mother because when we talk, she actually see the error in her ways, man. And you know what I'm saying? She actually admit that, she should have did X, Y, Z. I would love for my mother to get on and talk to a lot of these young sisters on here, man, because you can be and my mother, I'm talking about, she's still a beautiful woman to me, of course. But I'm talking about her, you see her high school pictures, man, that girl was fine. My mom's was a chocolate, beautiful woman, man. Beautiful black skin, melanated, you know what I'm saying? But it took no good Negroes to strip all that away from them because we gave up on everything. So since we didn't want the responsibility of being gods and kings, because to have those titles, it comes with the heavy responsibility. You know what I mean? How's that saying go? Uh, how'd it go? Heavy is he that hold the crown, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? When you stepping up, now accountability is taken in. So we in the era now you know what I'm saying, in the early 80s, you know what I mean, all of those shit. Now we in that era of we don't want to take accountability of being gods, so we'd rather take the Negro route and just, you know what I'm saying, just, fuck over bitch anytime we can, any way we can. My daddy, he was the same way too. You know what I mean? I got fucking what, four sisters, three or four, goddamn one of them. And ain't none of us got the same mama. Not now one of us. You know what I'm saying? So, so we rather take on the characteristics of just being just some type of, you know what I'm saying, just some type of player nigga, you know what I mean? We ain't gotta be and I did the same shit. I did the same shit. It took me a while to finally fucking realize, you know what I'm saying, that damn, I'm fucking up. You know what I mean? It took a little minute. But for the simple fact that I'm still able bodied, the simple fact that I'm still in shape, the simple fact that, that I can still, you know what I mean, handle my business like a man. And even with everything I'm going through right now, I'm going through divorce, child support. I'm going through all type of shit right now. But you know what? Out of all that what I'm going through, you know what I mean? And my children, you know what I mean, like literally know, you know what I mean, that I'm with them 100%. Like I tell anybody, my worst fear about death, my worst fear, not even just about death, just about it's there's two things. That's losing one of my babies, or me dying, leaving this planet and not leaving nothing for my babies. Those are only two things I fear in life. One of them already done happened to me. So I'm just saying, man, to you OG niggas, man. Oklahoma City OGs. And I can't, it's crazy, man. Like it's really crazy because for the simple fact that I literally made it clear as day to all the people I talked to, like, man, this is about our children, bro. This is about us coming together. First, let's get a community center that we're gonna have real teachers teaching our babies their real history, who they really are. You know what I mean? And get them, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get other brothers, you know what I mean, make enough money where we can hire other brothers, like people that know how to make, that know how to learn. I mean, they know how to teach, you know what I'm saying, trades, or whether it's auto mechanic, or, you know what I mean, young niggas don't even know how to change a fucking flat, man. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? We can just start on our own, do everything on our own. Get the community center and put some teachers up in there. Teachers on survivalists, you know what I mean? Teachers on finances, teachers on, you know what I mean? Everything. This everyday life, homie. So now we got the community center. It's ours. It's by us, for us, made by us, and we get to teach what we want to. We ain't got to worry about no white man's curriculum. We're gonna teach our babies how we want to. That was the first step. Second step, okay, we get some more money. Now we finna go buy this land. This is for niggas like myself to go out here, you know what I mean, and get on that plow and all of those shit and till the earth and all that, because this is mine. This is my investment. This is for my children. Even if I don't be here to celebrate the end of everything, God damn it, I'm cool with being the nigga that got the wheel turning. You know what I mean? That's helping the wheel turn. But it's crazy because, like I said, you got niggas like myself that like literally, like, I literally love black people, man. Even with the evil shit I done to my own people, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I love my people and I love being black. You know what I mean? But for the simple fact that the Oklahoma City original gangsters, man, they was worried about the feds being there. They was worried about seeing arch enemies. They was worried about, you know what I mean, how people think about you because you want to, because you trying to invoke peace on our community. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't show up for those fucked up reasons, man. but you have the audacity to try to bang on the little homies when they don't listen to you. Why should our little homies listen to us, man? What have we lived? What, just because you can possibly beat them up when they can possibly shoot your old ass? But I'm just saying though, I'm just saying, like, what? Why? Literally, why should young brothers and young sisters, black, listen to any black man in America, man? They don't. We give our women no reason to truly love us. We don't. We can't keep on saying, well, man, slavery did this. This is holding me back. This, I can't go on with that boogeyman shit, man. Go on with everybody's against me. I'm, you know what I mean? Go on, just stop it, cuz. Just stop it, man. Just fucking stop it. Those excuses are over with, man. Those excuses are over with. Nigga don't even want, you know what I mean? No. Anytime when niggas can go buy out the bar, jumping on the table in VIP, you buying you don't spend $500 on a bottle that really costs like $100 at the at the liquor store type shit. Congratulations, you're a fucking idiot. So I'm just saying we'll live our life like that and trying to be the coolest nigga, but we will not come together under one common cause, man. That's crazy to me, man. That's really fucking crazy to me, man. We will literally come together to celebrate nothing that's bringing life into the community. We'll celebrate that, but we'll cringe and reject and despise anything that got to do with building our community. In the same fucking breath, we'll tell our little homies we love them. Or we'll fucking, what's even worse, telling your own children that you love them, but yet you're not willing to step outside that bullshit box you live in to guarantee that baby a future. Nigga, that's why niggas like myself is on child support. You know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean, motherfuckers is going through all, black man going through all type of shit, man. We deserve everything we get, man, because we ain't building. Like I said, even with all the shit that I'm going through personally, with the black woman, my children, all that, everything I'm going through, like, I literally take that shit on the chin. And just, but I'm a nigga that play chess though. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never be just out here fucked off, God willing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, every move that another person take, I'm also taking my move. And a lot of niggas get real scary when they lose their queen. A lot of people get real timid on their chessboard when they lose their queen. But you got all these other powerful pieces, but you lost that queen. You can't think right. Yeah, I'm not that nigga. Will never be that nigga. Why I will never be that nigga is because I have children. Even though I don't see them like I would fucking love to, I still have a responsibility to them. My oldest child, which is my daughter, she don't fuck with me at all, but still I have a responsibility to her. So that's why I try to come up with all type of ways to be successful. That's why I stay looking at, things with Dr. Claude Anderson. I stay looking at stuff with Dr. Boyce Watkins. You know what I mean? This is the type shit I was trying to get started with that community center that I was trying to get with you niggas. Our babies can be fucking financial geniuses by the time they fucking leave high school, man. But you niggas didn't want to come together because you'd rather go to OU games, nigga. You didn't want to come together because you wanted to go to a concert, cuz. The community came out and showed more support for these so-called G niggas than the G niggas, homie. So so-called YNs, do your big homie really love you? Little black babies, do the black man really love you? Black woman, are we really maintainers, providers, and protectors? 'Cause let's keep it 100 on a protector part. White boy can come through with just the National Guard and basically maul us down. Those who don't just give up, you know what I mean, willingly. A lot of you niggas gonna do that shit. A lot of you need to be talking that. I'm with the people. Oh, this is cripple. This blah. Nigga, let the National Guard come down, and the shit get real. You niggas go conform like a motherfucker. Yeah. I said, I don't know what the ancestors, man. When I came on this planet, I don't know what the ancestors put in me, man, but it's just not in me, cuz I'm a fucking revolutionary to the fucking bone, my nigga. Yeah, this crip, nigga. Yeah, this crip. But I am a fucking revolutionary, man. Literally, that's why I love Killmonger on the that Black Panther movie. I fucking love that nigga Killmonger. Some shit that he did, I don't agree with, but I can understand. It goes to that African saying that uh when a child doesn't feel the warmth of the village, he'll come back and burn it down. You know what I mean? Think about that. When a child doesn't feel the warmth of the village, he'll grow up and burn that motherfucker down because he became cold. A lot of us, it's not a lot of killmongers in the black community, man, especially here in Oklahoma. Oklahoma black men, like, I try not to even think like this, man, because I feel there's so many intelligent brothers here, man. But like I said, after the Tulsa massacre, the black man has, as far as when it comes to morals, values, principles, purpose, it's it's not happening here in Oklahoma. It's not. It's not. Like, you can go to certain cities and certain states and cities or whatever, where they having a big celebration for Dr. Khalid Abdul Day, Marcus Garvey Day. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Oklahoma, we'll do the Martin Luther King parade and then shoot that motherfucker up. Like, Oklahoma is it's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. The black unity in Oklahoma is next to zero, man. Negative. It's like -6, -9. You know what I mean? It's bad. And what's even more fucked up is that we cool with it being bad. We actually cool with it. We cool with not having nothing. We cool with it. We cool. And then when I say not having nothing, some nigga that's doing whatever, nigga, what you mean? I ain't having, nigga, I got my own nigga shop, nigga. I got this many cars, nigga. I live in this house in this neighborhood, nigga. What you mean? I ain't got, nigga. You ain't got nothing. That'll be that'll be the slave niggas' response. That'll be their slave ass response too, man. What you mean I ain't got nothing? Nigga, you ain't got nothing. You right though. That's all I'm gonna start saying to niggas, man, is that you right. I'm not gonna be wasting my time no more with ignorant niggas who just want to be ignorant niggas, man. Like I said, Oklahoma, when it comes to any type of black unity in Oklahoma, that shit is over with. That shit is dead. Niggas like being conformative ass slaves. Black men in Oklahoma like being dependent on their slave master. We like this shit. We like it. Here in Oklahoma, the black men in Oklahoma City like being conformist ass slaves. We don't want to do better for our children. We don't want to own nothing. We don't want to leave legacies. Not in Oklahoma. I don't see that in Oklahoma, black man. I don't. Yeah, I think it's sad to say, man. But I can say this. There's going to be a time where all the black men in Oklahoma are going to have to come together because it's going to get real ugly. But also I feel when that time do come, we're going to be too late. The black man will rise up. You know what I mean? Ain't going to get back, ain't going to be back on his in his rightful place. It's going to happen. That's going to happen. That's prophecy. You know what I mean? We know the black, but I'm saying for the black man here in Oklahoma, uh, it's we gonna be the ones that it's not gonna be hard to either get us to sell out or just maul us down, just unalive the ones that's trying to be rebellious. Yeah, me, I know I already know, you know what I mean? Whatever. But there's gonna be a lot that's gonna be like, I ain't like those I'm not like those other ones over there. I'm one of the good ones. That's some niggas in Mustang and niggas that live in Edmond and Forest Parks and what's some other rich ass neighborhoods, Yukon and Norman. It's gonna be those niggas. Those gonna be the niggas that's gonna be. They go, hey, nigga, I'm one of the good niggas. You know what I mean? They're gonna instantly conform. You know what I mean? Let FEMA come through and take care of their family. You know what I mean? Because the man that do the conforming with the family, you no longer are over that family. Once you conform, yeah, you and your family are babies of the government. You the government's baby, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna have motherfuckers like myself just like, nigga, fuck that. You know, front line of some shit. Yeah, I know it's good, because I ain't gonna have too many motherfuckers that's gonna be with me. So I know that knocking us down is not gonna even be a problem. Like, get out the way. You know, that's the future that I personally see in Oklahoma when it comes to the blacks in Oklahoma, because we have no type of unity at all. Even in the penitentiaries, cuz. Even in the penitentiaries in Oklahoma, even the penitentiaries, dude, don't got no unity. I mean, at least in Cali, man, like, I hear about, when the homies speak about, the Cali pens and shit like that. They know, like, nigga, once nigga cross that threshold, nigga, that Crip and Blood thing is out the window, nigga. I mean, we rocking together, nigga. We got to go against ABs, Mexicans, and everything else, right? We have the same type of fucking ops in the penitentiary when it comes to the racial shit. But what do we do? What do we do? What do we do, cuz? A certain racial motherfuckers that get into it with this set, and then the set that they don't get along with in the streets would tell, because I done actually seen this type shit where a certain race will go to a certain set that don't get along with this set that they finna snipe up, they finna stab up. So, okay, better scenario. Let's say the white boys is finna come stab me up, right? They finna come get at me, right? So they'll go probably to, like, to the Damus, to the Hoovers, or what I mean, people that we so called don't get with, right? So they'll go to them to let them know, like, hey man, we finna get at him, but it's got nothing to do with y'all brothers. This is not a race thing. It got nothing to do with you brothers. But that dude there, that's how it always go. And you know what the so-called ops of the other hood are saying? That nigga ain't my homeboy. Gee, that nigga. Yes, that's what happened in Oklahoma prisons. Niggas know I'm not lying either. Motherfuckers, no, I'm not lying, nigga. That's literally what nigga be like, they ain't from us. Like, cuz. Literally, cuz. Like, for real, man. Dude, I've been on this unity thing for so long. I remember when I went to James C. Tree in Helena, Oklahoma, man. I was like, what, 21, 22 years old on the yard. And me, the homie E Cookie, rest in peace from 9-0, and the homie A Ball from Oak Grove. You know what I mean? Something had happened. It was racial type shit that was happening. You know what I mean? So I had went to like to the main crips, like, you know what I'm saying, from these certain hoods, you know what I mean? Getting to know about the whole unity thing. And dude, we all came together, dude, like literally, like it was a beautiful thing. Like all the fucking crips on the yard. Like I said, not because the nigga was on some I'm just extra hard shit. It was just like hold up. What's this? Okay. Oh, got that. All right. So yeah, it wasn't because I was just some like, you know what I'm saying, a monster nigga on the yard just doing all type. No, it's because the motherfucker spoke with sincerity, homie. And it was looking good for a hot minute. And we was even trying to go to the point we was trying to, and it's the crazy part. Something happened in Tulsa with some Crips in Tulsa and some Bloods in Tulsa. So when we had that whole meeting, you know what I mean? I guess the Bloods that thought we was getting together for them, but we actually wasn't. We was getting together, you know what I mean, to amongst us first. They was gonna extend that olive branch to the Bloods, like, hey man, you know, these crackers is on, you know what I mean, on this. So instead of the brother from Damu trying to see what we really, you know what I'm saying, what we really on, which really wasn't his business at the time because, you know, this is a crip thing right now. But they instantly got, like, I'm just saying this how fucked up the mind is. You know what I mean? And even in the prison system. The blood nigga seen the crip nigga from Tulsa. He got, so they start locking at the meeting that we having, which almost caused the big ass, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that right there was even crazy. Like you'll never see no type shit go with that. But like when all the white boys get together, you ain't gonna see no disrespectful shit like that. And they talking about some unity shit. And if it does happen with a crew, let's say one of the white boys from a certain crew do this to another white boy from another crew, then that crew of the homies from that crew is gonna handle that white boy. We the only ones that don't get it, man. We the only motherfuckers on the planet that just don't get it, man. What's that nigga name on life? Can't get right, man. We just can't get right, man. Like I said, Oklahoma. I mean, I love my city, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just hate what we turned into, man. I hate that we refuse to step into our godhood. There's a difference when you just don't know. But now we're in the age of information. So being an idiot in today's time, it is a fucking choice. So we're at a point now where a motherfucker like literally know that we refuse to do better. It ain't that we can't do better. It ain't that, you know what I mean, somebody's holding us back. It's none of that. It's that we simply fucking refuse to get right. We refuse to get right. And that's why we are meant to go through this fucking suffering. Like the Israelites will like my brother from the Israelites will always say, the reason why we going through this because we lost the because we went against the commandments in the book. We went against the book. And that's, yeah, that karma's a motherfucker, man. That karma's a motherfucker, man. But anyway, man, I ain't finna enjoy my Sunday. I'm finna do probably nothing today. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have nothing planned, you know. But, you know, there's always opportunities out there. You know, I don't plan on just sitting on the couch all goddamn day. You can't get no money like that. So there's always opportunities out there. So I'm finna probably get in traffic a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? See what up. You know, because I can definitely find some niggas in Oklahoma City to get on some nigga shit with. Boy, we want to get on some nigga shit? Boy, shit. I can find some niggas to get on some nigga shit. Quick. quickly, nigga. Shit. Oklahoma City, land of the slave niggas, man. Well, Oklahoma, land of the slave niggas. Just think of all of us know, like Tatum is like I think one of the last remaining quote unquote like black town, which we all know that, I'm pretty sure they, there's some white shit going on in there, probably white sheriff, that type. Anyway, because I look at the black town where it's like no other race are living there. You know what I mean? Like it'll be an exception for like the Indian, the fucking Mexican, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Asian or something like that. But yeah, dealing with Caucasian, you just say, you kind of always fuck shit up when you come to other people's business. So, but you got a town like Tatum. Now just think, man, just think if every black man in Oklahoma, dude, just think, it's already 40,000 in just, Oklahoma City. But just think of every black man and be like, we just all focus on Tatum. We all just focus, everybody, we gonna move to Tatum. We finna rebuild Tatum. We finna do, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We finna do this all with Tatum, baby. All us. But the thing that will fuck off something like that though, or would attempt to try to fuck something off like that, it's sad to say, it'll be black Christians. It'll be black Christians, man. Now, I ain't talking about the brothers that's in the streets that just say, they believe in Jesus. So those are the soldiers. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. The niggas that's in that church house. The nigga that's up under the Caucasian stone. We all move to Tatum and all the little black churches and stuff like that. You all be, preaching all that turn the other cheek and peace. When I say peace, I don't mean peace like willing to die and kill for your peace. They want to on that piece like, man, you said you would have slapped me in the face, I'm gonna let you slap me again. You know what I mean? Now I ain't talking about that. So that will be the only probably quote unquote opposition, you know what I mean, by doing something like that. But that's something to consider though, man. All blacks in Oklahoma just like, okay, we finna go buy a gang of land in Tatum and all the surrounding cities. We finna get it all. We finna take it all. Man, with the intelligence that we have in our community, dude, it like we'll have a functioning, up running place. In 20 years, that damn thing be looking like Wakanda. We have that in us, but we don't believe it. So really wouldn't fucking matter if I say it all goddamn day. Anyway, man, I just wanted to just get on here and ask that question, man. YNs, young Nubians, young black babies in America, you gotta ask this, you gotta ask the question. YNs, you gotta ask your homies, your big homies, do y'all really love us, man? Black children here in Oklahoma need to look at y'all fathers. Honestly, look at me as well and be like, damn, do you really love us like you say you is? Like you say you do? Why don't we have our own hospitals? Why don't we have our own schools? Why we not building something for ourselves? Why we depend on people who don't look like us for everything? Why do we spend 97% of our money with people who we complain about 95% of the time? Where's the brother Nuri Muhammad? That's the question that need to be asked from the young lives, from the young generation. Do y'all really love us? This your man, Al Jihad the God, man. Black Power, Crip Life. Oh.